To streamline the progress of Sarawak's renewable energy initiatives, a Centre of Excellence for Clean Energy will be established in Sarawak in line with the state's commitment to drive innovation and progress in the clean energy sector. Abang Johari, in his keynote address at the opening of the Asia Pacific Green Hydrogen APGH Conference and Exhibition 2024 on June 10 this year, said the centre will serve as a hub of innovation, research and development, bringing together scientists, engineers, policymakers and industry leaders to pioneer cutting-edge technologies that harness renewable resources. It is slated to drive advancements in clean energy domains such as hydrogen, hydroelectric, solar energy, biomass, and other emerging forms.
Welcome to our special program in conjunction with Hari Sarawak, which is into its 8th year, established on the 22nd of July 1963.
The official Sarawak Day public holiday was gazetted by the Sarawak government in 2016 to raise awareness on its past and the contributions of its former leaders.
Whether it's your first time joining us or you are a familiar face in our community, we are thrilled to have each of you here. Together, we are about to embark on a remarkable journey where you will discover more on what our beloved state has to offer to be a developed and prosperous state. Mansang Sarawak, Mansang!
Welcome to Sarawak, the land of home builds, charged with boundless energy under the visionary leadership of Premier Sarawak, Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Haji Abdul Rahman Zohari bin Tun Datuk Abang Haji Openg. His unwavering commitment propels Sarawak toward becoming a vibrant, high-income state that radiates dynamism and progress. Here are some of the many achievements in development under his leadership. Sarawak Petchem Site Office, Ibu Pertiwi, Southeast Asia tallest flagpole, hydrogen bus, Petroleum Sarawak Berhad Petros, Autonomous Rapid Transit ART, Skim Perumahan Spektra SPS Sibuluh Bau Sarawak, Dayak Cultural Foundation, Hospital Pengajar Unimas, Museum Budaya Borneo, Hydrogen Hub Plant, Skim Elektrifikasi Luar Bandar Alternatif Sarawak SARES, Gedong Bridge, Pusat Jantung Sarawak, Sarawak Tropical Pit Research Institute, and many more.
Sarawak Day is celebrated on July 22nd in Malaysia. It marks the anniversary of the Raja of Sarawak establishing self-governance and statehood in 1963. Hence, Sarawak Day was announced as a public holiday in 2016 to raise awareness about Sarawak's past and contributions of its past leaders.
On 23rd April 2016, the Sarawak government under the then Chief Minister Tan Sri Dr. Adnan Satin officially declared 22nd of July as a Sarawak public holiday, and that it henceforth be known as Sarawak Independence Day.
The declaration of July 22 as a public holiday was meant to improve historical awareness among locals and Malaysians to honor and remember past leaders who have struggled for Sarawak's independence.
Sarawak Independence Day was gazetted in 2016 by the late Sarawak Chief Minister Tan Sri Pehin Haji Adnan Satin. Known affectionately as Tok Nan, the popular leader. On 22nd of July for every year is the public holiday for the state of Sarawak. It is to honor and remember past leaders who have struggled for Sarawak's independence. This announcement was met with loud cheers from the crowd present at the time, which took place in Metro City Matang on 23rd of April 2016. Adnan first informed the public that he had submitted a proposal for 22nd of July to be a public holiday to the federal government in February that year.
The 22nd of July 1963 signifies a day when British Governor Alexander Waddell proclaimed Tan Sri Stephen Lincoln as Sarawak's Chief Minister. A ceremony in 1963 saw Waddell, the last governor of the colony, leave the Astana, a palace in Kuching, and board a white sampan to cross the Sarawak River. The British Union Jack was then lowered and the Sarawak flag was raised.
Sarawak has been able to achieve good progress throughout its 61 years of independence, which includes not only economic success but also resolving demands as stated in the Malaysia Agreement 1963 MA 63. We, as Sarawakian, are grateful because over the past 6 decades, the government has succeeded in bringing progress and prosperity to the state. Our beloved Premier, Datuk Patinggi Abang Johariddun Openg, had once said, looking at the vastness of Sarawak as the largest region in Malaysia, the development expects it seems as a priority.
This program will bring you to hear yourself what Sarawak development has to offer its citizens and get yourself updated for what is to come.
All of our speakers today will share about a game changer in their respective expertise industry. They are about to review the strategies that will bring our beloved Sarawak to be a high-income economy state.
Are you pumped up? Take a listen to our leader aspiration and be conducted. And of course, be sure to know what it is for you.
Sarawak Ministry of Energy and Environmental Sustainability is on a mission to ensuring a clean energy future and a sustainable environment for the region. Their mission focuses on spearheading efforts towards achieving net zero emissions for Sarawak. The ministry collaborates closely with various agencies, stakeholders, private sectors, and industries to drive green energy initiatives and sustainable development.
Sarawak is able to provide both the solutions towards these climate change mitigation strategies. Number one, when we know the culprit is carbon dioxide and methane and other greenhouse gases, it is quite easy for us to plan and chart our initiatives and strategies towards mitigating climate change. And also at the same time, we are able to generate, capitalize and monetize new revenues for Sarawak and Sarawakians. So Sarawak is blessed with natural resources, a lot of natural resources. For example, the huge land mass, the huge number of rivers, huge rivers, big rivers, a lot of sunshine and rain, and also our location in the equator, and with a very stable political situation and a good visionary and brave leadership, Sarawak has the ingredients to provide both the solutions, which can be categorized into nature-based solution and technical-based solution. So for nature-based solution, we are already blessed with the huge amount of forests that we have, which is about 62% coverage on the landmass of Sarawak. And the amount of carbon which is stored in the forest, in the peat and mangrove that we have is huge. Yeah? It's in the billions of tons. And this can contribute through climate change mitigation, through what we call carbon trading, yeah? And carbon offsetting. So the second category is technical-based solution. And Sarawak is blessed with all these natural resources. And we are able to develop our technical-based solution, especially in our hydropower, which actually we have started in 1985 with our first hydroelectric dam in Batang Air. And then after that, consequently, we have constructed 3 more dams, which are in Morum, Bakun, and now Baleh is under construction. And we are also able to upscale our hydropower to about 10,000 megawatts by 2030 through various means. Like, for example, through smaller dams, through river diversion, and through pump hydro, and so on, and even through floating solar, and so on. Before we embark in any green initiative, we have to make sure that we are prepared by coming up with 4 frameworks. The first framework is the regulatory framework, whereby we have prepared our laws, our ordinances, our rules, regulations, our permits, licensing, our monitoring, certification, authorization, and so on. That we have done. Yeah. And the second framework is the technical framework. And Sarawak is quite capable technically. And the proof is that we have our own Sarawak Energy Berhad, our energy company, which is very capable in constructing dams and in developing our hydropower and solar power in the future. And if we don't have the necessary technical expertise, we can always partner, collaborate with other countries and other companies who have that technology. So technology is not a problem. The third framework is the finance, business, and taxation framework. This is quite challenging because still at the moment, there are not many financial institutions who are willing to finance green projects. But Sarawak is quite fortunate in the sense that we have foreign banks who have pledged a certain amount of funding for us to proceed in our green initiatives. And also we have other business entities from the Middle East, for example, who are willing to be our partners and collaborators. And the fourth framework that we need to prepare is the human resource and talent development framework. We have to train our own people, our own youths, to become technicians in the various technologies, especially hydropower, solar, hydrogen, maintenance, carbon capture, usage and storage, and ethanol, and so on. So we have to have courses for our youths. And we have done that. For example, our technical courses are being done at ICATS, which is collaborating with China, a China company, to produce hydrogen technicians in a few years' time. And also in Kertin University Miri, we have developed a new course, which is the first of its kind in Southeast Asia, which is called the Bachelor of Energy Engineering, which only specializes in energy. And it's a 4 years course. And the first batch has already started this year with about 50 students, all are from Sarawak.
The ministry regulates the state's power export activities and are actively involved in promoting newer renewable energy sources. This includes solar, bioenergy, and synthetic fuels.
Ibanis, have you heard about Sarawak plans to develop a hydrogen economy and manage carbon emissions more effectively?
I've heard about Sarawak's plan to develop a hydrogen economy and enhance carbon emission management. They are focusing to become one of the states that produce hydrogen and carbon emission, which could have a significant application for our hydrogen bus and for our ART, which is autonomous rapid transportation. And we also could have a better environmental sustainability or economic growth for our country, and which is good. It is good.
As a subsidiary of the Sarawak Economic Development Corporation (SEDC), SEDC Energy is tasked with promoting new, cleaner energy sources and developing a supportive ecosystem for the hydrogen economy in Sarawak. One of the notable achievements includes the first public hydrogen refueling station in Sarawak, which supports hydrogen fuel cell vehicles.
SEDC Energy is also involved in creating multi-fuel stations equipped with electric vehicle charging and conventional fuels. SEDC Energy has also partnered with Petros to accelerate the development and adoption of hydrogen and renewable oil as alternative fuels.
Right now, SEDC Energy, we have been, as you know, we've been working with multiple partners in various hydrogen projects, both domestic projects and also mega hydrogen plants for export. Things are proceeding as planned, all right? And I think recently also you've seen we have another partnership with a Middle East company. So this is again to further expand our green hydrogen capability, right? So this, so why do we need to keep on expanding? Is because we want to make sure that we have the strength to be able to be one of the early movers in the hydrogen market. So our major challenges are still the infrastructure and of course the technology, right? So technology progresses very fast. Right? Every year there is improvement. For example, like even in the solar PVs, right? Every year there's a bump in the efficiency. So it's the same thing as in hydrogen. So we'll need to really plan our projects to make sure that we get the right technology in and the right infrastructure in, so that our cost of production, our project costs, everything is within our economics. Yes, definitely. With Aqua Power, we are looking at developing large-scale green hydrogen production utilizing captive renewable energy sources. So this is where so Aqua Power is now already developing a new project in the Middle East. So they are I think that one is the biggest in the world right now. So now we are partnering with them. One of the reasons is they have the lessons learned from their own new project. So we want to capitalize on that. We want to see, they also want to share with us what they have learned from their project and to develop our projects here. But of course, our renewable energy sources here at Middle East are different. So that's why we were trying to get, we're now trying to get some data, some information for our teams to together find out what is the best configuration for Sarawak. And apart from Aqua Power, we have been working with the Japanese and Koreans for the past few years. So that is also coming online quite pretty soon. We are hoping to commercialize our hydrogen plants earliest by 2028. As you know, recently we've also launched our electrolyzer assembly factory, right? So that is part of our research and development plan as well, to see how can we further improve the technology of electrolyzers, so that we can produce all this hydrogen at a more efficient cost, more efficiently, and maybe more compact electrolyzers to produce more, because potentially we can even look at utilizing these electrolyzers, maybe small ones, for future household use, if it's small enough. So we are now in the, well, I said Sarawak is now in the situation where we need to move fast. Okay? So it's basically to make our stand that Sarawak is among the early movers, and we want to be a leader in this industry, the new energy industry, right? So that's why we need to move very fast, complete our projects fast, get our products out in the market, right? So by doing this, we are basically telling the world that Sarawak is the leader in this region, at least.
SEDC Energy is also collaborating with Gentari to develop a centralized global-scale hydrogen production hub in Bintulu, Sarawak, to be named the Sarawak H2 Hub. This initiative aims to become the primary supplier of green hydrogen for downstream facilities in the Bintulu division area. This enforces SEDC Energy's commitment to finding new ways to new opportunities in hydrogen production by way of collaborations or research.
How do you think hydrogen energy could impact your daily life or the local economy?
Hydrogen energy could potentially have a significant impact on both Delhi and also local economy. Personally, I think it could lead to a cleaner energy for transportation and also can bring a good opportunity, new job opportunity here.
As the state-owned oil and gas company, Petroleum Sarawak Berhad or Petros plays a pivotal role in the state's energy sector. Petros has been appointed as the sole gas aggregator in Sarawak, responsible for procuring natural gas and developing, operating, and maintaining the gas distribution network. This role is pivotal in enhancing natural gas utilization and ensuring supply security, which supports local industries and economic growth. This ties in well with the Sarawak Gas Roadmap, a comprehensive 10-year plan aimed at maximizing the potential of Sarawak's natural gas resources.
In the first instance, our contribution will be in terms of revenue to the state. After that, we want to ensure that the resource that is under Petros, which is gas, will have maximum value. We'll create value out of the gas, and then we make use of the gas to facilitate the development of related industries in Sarawak and perhaps even beyond. Sustainable development, you have to start by making sure that you don't waste the resources you have. Secondly, you must create greater value to the resource we have. That's why we want to make sure that the gas that we have will be utilized in the maximum way to drive new industries in the state, particularly petrochemical industries. In that way, we will not only create income, but we create jobs and we stimulate further development within and outside the country, outside the state. In building the capacities, we have been engaging with quite a number of universities and other educational institutions, technical institutions, so that we can identify not only those who already have acquired the abilities, but also those who have potentials. And we put great emphasis on those who have potentials so that we can recruit them, we can expose them to new experiences, we send them for training, and hopefully we will be able to bring them back. We place Petros as an engine of growth in the economic terms, because Petros, I think, is developing itself into a capacity where we can actually play that role to stimulate other industries. And when I say other industries, not just small industries, but even bigger industries. Let's say when we go into petrochemical industry, we're talking about billions. And you just can imagine we're talking about hundreds of new jobs to be created. And down the line, it goes on and on. The multiply effect should be very substantial. That's how we place ourselves as an engine of growth. And secondly, we want also to play the role of a game changer. A game changer meaning that we want to adopt technologies as a tool to facilitate whatever we do, running away, if you like, from the traditional way of doing things. We want to innovate, we want to transform. These are the kind of targets, the vision, if you like, that we're going to do. It's when we have roadmaps for our gas, for example, the Sarawak roadmap, where we're intending to reach everybody needing gas will be able to be supplied with reliable, competitive price and sufficient gas. And our focus now, of course, with gas, in any country that is looking for rapid development, one of the critical factors will be the availability of energy, competitive price, reliable energy. And here we can play a very crucial role because we are the aggregator of gas. In other words, we have control over the gas that come out of Sarawak territory, and we will identify where is the best use, or what is the best use in which location for the gas that we have. So that I go back to my original statement about creating maximum value for what we have.
Petros initiatives will continue to support various industries, including power generation and petrochemicals, and further drive economic growth. With its strategic initiatives and investments, Petros is well positioned to lead Sarawak towards a sustainable and prosperous future.
Sarawak is not only positioning itself to be a commercial hydrogen producer by 2027, thus realizing the vision of turning the state into a hydrogen economy. Sarawak is taking measures and rolling out various initiatives to develop the state hydrogen economy.
Meanwhile, Sarawak not only thrives in its economic development, political and social stability. Many Sarawakians continue to shine in the eyes of the world. These personalities have made Sarawak proud, among others, the likes of Miss World Malaysia 2014, Dewi Seriestha, Miss Universe Malaysia 2020, Francisca Luhong James, Miss World Malaysia 2018, Larrisa Ping, Miss Planet International 2019, Miss Viviana Lin Winston, and others.
While in the sports arena, these names continue to make Sarawak shines. Diving Queen Datuk Pandela Rinong, Wushu exponent Lo Jack Chang, Taekwondo expert Nurul Hidayah Abdul Karim, Muay Thai sensation Johan Ghazali, National Paralympic sportsman Boni Bunya Agustin, among others.
Sarawak is poised to emerge as a key hub for green hydrogen production thanks to its strategic location and abundant natural resources, particularly hydropower.
As a subsidiary of Petros, Lestari H2 Gas is pushing for Sarawak's hydrogen technology commercialization, specifically in production, storage and transportation. It has partnered with Hydrexia Holding Limited to leverage advanced hydrogen technologies. It has also collaborated with SEDC Energy to establish the Sarawak Electrolyzer Assembly and Distribution Facility at Jamat Laut Industrial Park. It is also leveraging cutting-edge technologies, including the proton exchange membrane PEM electrolyzer, designed to be robust and cost-competitive, catering to diverse market applications.
Actually, we are bringing in a highly efficient second-generation electrolyzer. YAB Premier has been talking a lot about this proton exchange membrane that can provide a very high efficiency. Yes, that's what we are doing, and that's what we are trying to get to, is to make hydrogen production affordable. The industry of hydrogen is taking very slow because it's actually quite costly to produce hydrogen. So one way is actually to produce hydrogen through less power or less energy needed to produce 1 kilogram of hydrogen. So that's what Lestari H2 Gas is all about, trying to commercialize and deploy this unique technology into the market where hydrogen is beginning to pick up actually in Sarawak. And that's where we want to be able to deliver the vision of Sarawak in terms of hydrogen economy. Hydrogen, if you look at the value chain of it, does not only consist production. If you're looking at the whole value chain, it is storage, transport, and applications. All of them actually still at very much infancy stage, depending on where you are. So one of the big issues besides production is actually how to transport and how to store hydrogen effectively. So a lot of times when you produce hydrogen, it is sometimes not cost effective if you actually send it far away, because the economics doesn't look good when you send hydrogen, which is the lightest molecules around. So, it's very difficult to actually put all this light molecule and send it across to other countries. So the challenge is how to work with other people with solutions. Now, Lestari H2 Gas is working with Hydroxia as well as we move along in terms of the value chain into storage, into transport. They have a unique way of transporting hydrogen into a longer distance. Hydrogen today is being transported as a compressed gas. Now, compressed gas has a limited range where it's economical. But what we are trying to build together with Hydroxia is actually in terms of solid state hydrogen. Hydrogen that you can transport in a solid state makes it more attractive in terms of making it viable, actually. So again, when you cut across the value chain, it's not only Hydroxia that we are actually working with. We are working with a lot of universities as well, together with SCDC Energy, to see how we can actually store hydrogen in a different form as well, in terms of uh, liquid organic hydrogen carriers, converting it into different chemicals so that you can easily store and transport it and making hydrogen most cost effective. So production of hydrogen is not the only thing that we focus on, but the whole value chain of making hydrogen from producing it and reaching it to the customer base. That's the key how should I say, that's the key importance in this. This is what we are working together with SCDC Energy on this, and as well as with our partners. A lot of people actually look at hydrogen just as a feedstocks to chemical processes, as a fuel. But a lot of people doesn't know that hydrogen is actually another form of energy storage. Like battery that you see today, is that it actually stores energy. Hydrogen in its form actually is an energy storage. So if I want to keep some form of energy in a form of hydrogen, I can keep it for a long time. So this is one of the areas that we are trying to apply in areas like, for example, off-grid solutions, microgrid solutions. And as I explained to YAB Premier on the day of the launch, I told him that this is an area that I think least focus on. And I think this is the biggest opportunity for us to connect energy production to the energy usage through this form of hydrogen. Now, I always think that hydrogen knows no boundary. So you can actually start the business of expanding it beyond Sarawak. So the closest that I can think of, Southeast Asia, we share similar predicament. We share similar aspiration that we want to go into clean energy. We want to actually provide energy to everybody in the country. So for me, Sarawak has shown the way to do it, how to make hydrogen as one of the economic leader in these things. So we can actually take these learnings, take this opportunity and expand it beyond Sarawak border. And I think Sarawak is just a starting point. It's not the ending point, and that's where I think we can grow and expand beyond Sarawak.
All of Lestari H2 Gas's initiatives are part of a broader strategy to position Sarawak as a key hub for green hydrogen production and renewable energy in Southeast Asia. With its cutting-edge technologies, Lestari H2 Gas will feed well into Sarawak's green energy aspirations. In your opinion, why is it important for Sarawak to reduce its carbon footprint and manage carbon emissions effectively?
In my point of view, I think it is crucial for Sarawak to prioritize reducing its carbon emission, and by effectively managing the carbon emission. So by doing so, we can support the global mitigation and also enhance the environment. I think like reducing air pollution and to ensure long-term economy resilience. I think so. Yeah. That is what I think. Bit by bit, that's what I think.
Sarawak Metro Sdn Bhd aims to revolutionize urban transportation in Kuching via the Kuching Urban Transportation System KUTS. At the heart of KUTS is the Autonomous Rapid Transit ART system. The ART is a hybrid metro system featuring driverless vehicles powered by hydrogen fuel cells. The KUTS and ART system aim to reduce traffic congestion, promote economic growth, and support Sarawak's vision of becoming a developed, high-income state by 2030.
The first train will be coming within November or December. Yeah. The first actual train will be coming, the first actual ART will be coming this coming November, December. So the public may have a look at how the first ART will look, yeah. And there will be, I would say there will be an event whereby we will invite YAB Premier to officialize on this first train coming to Kuching, Sarawak. Yeah. The completion of the first stage blue line, our promise to the government is always next year, December 2025. However, the revenue service of the first stage blue line is up to the government when they want to operate the revenue service of this first stage blue line. And yeah, you are correct. The revenue service will be in stages. The first stage blue line will be, as mentioned earlier, we must be ready to operate by December next year, December 2025. If you look at it closely, well, this is ART, right? In a way, ART is basically a hybrid system between a train, bus, and a tram. But it's a very special tram whereby it doesn't use track. It's rubber tired. Therefore, it is trackless. When it is trackless, meaning there's a lot of other features, other technology come in. For example, the using of sensors, lidars, and also combination of adhering the railway standard and also tram standard worldwide to make this ART very, very smooth, very comfortable, and giving a very great and good passenger experience, comfortness and whatnot, right? As you can see here in this ART, it's very, very comfortable, right? Yeah, with the ambient, the aircon and whatnot. It's because this is a combination between bus requirement and also a railway requirement, which make it quite unique. And I believe this is can ensure the public to use the public transport, especially the ART, modern public transport like ART.
The fully completed KUTS by 2027 is a significant step towards decarbonizing public transport in Sarawak, emphasizing the use of zero-emission vehicles. This project emphasizes the use of zero-emission vehicles, aligning with Sarawak's goals for sustainable and eco-friendly urban transportation. Firdaus, do you have any concern about the development of hydrogen economy in the state?
Yes, actually there are a few concerns regarding the development of hydrogen economy in the state. They may include infrastructure challenges for hydrogen production and distribution, initial high costs of hydrogen technologies to ensure the sustainability of hydrogen production methods, and managing potential safety issues related to the hydrogen storage and usage. I guess that's it.
Abang Johari hailed the setting up of the Sarawak Sovereign Wealth Fund as among the efforts to shape a bright future for the state so that Sarawak would have the largest financial reserves amongst other states.
This fund will be used for education and improving the living standards of Sarawakian based on the socio-economy needs, talent development, expertise, entrepreneurial skills of Sarawakians.
University Malaysia Sarawak UNMAS is deeply committed to sustainability and has implemented various initiatives to promote environmental, social and governance ESG practices. One that stands out is its low-carbon campus roadmap 2030, whereby UNMAS aims to reduce its carbon footprint by adopting clean energy solutions and enhancing energy efficiency. The university prioritizes efficient resource utilization and waste reduction, contributing to a circular economy.
UNMAS is involving in several flagship projects and collaborations. Give you examples, the university partner with the local community and NGO to implement community-based conservation projects such as the reforestation effort, sustainability agriculture practice, as well as conservations of endangered species. These collaborations aim to integrate the knowledge and scientific research to achieve sustainable outcome. UNMAS already established itself as a leader in promoting sustainable development through a series of flagship projects in collaboration with local community as well as non-government organizations or NGOs. These initiatives are designed to foster a sustainable agriculture, protect local biodiversity, enhance community resilience to climate change. The university commitment to this goal actually to make sure that we give impactful to a diverse and dispersed community in Sarawak itself. And one of the state-owned collaboration, I think we are working with the Tagosago thermal engineering company, as well as Japanese Malaysian associations to create a Takasago UNMAS forest. This initiative has been planting over almost 20,000 trees, contributing to the reforestation effort and enhancing local biodiversity in UNMAS campus itself. The project not only help in carbon sequestrations, but also restore natural habitat, support the wildlife, and educate the community about the importance of forest conservation itself. So we have various academic programs that focus on biodiversity as well as conservation preservations. These programs are basically a degree in environmental science, resource science technology, faculty that provide this specialized course in conservation biology, ecosystem management, as well as environmental sustainability. Faculty of Resource Science and Technology, undergraduate, three programs that related to conservation of biology. One of it is Aquatic Research Science and Management, Applied Science, as well as Geological Technology. At the postgraduate level, so we have Master in Environmental Science for Land Use and Water Resource Management. We have collaborative partner with the all university in Borneo itself, including Kalimantan, Brunei, as well as Sabah itself. By having these collaboration projects, not only in Sarawak, but as a regional, I think we can tackle an issue that mostly affecting this Borneo island itself. We have international collaboration with our strategic partner in Kalimantan, with the University Tanjung Pura. We already established almost 38 research international matching grant in which to address the issue of climate change, in which that this project will be involved not only University in Kalimantan, Indonesia, but also Brunei and also UMS at Sabah. So when we have this focus collaborative at Borneo level, so we should be able to solve climate change across the border. thing by having this research focus on climate change, and then we share the all the data and come up with a good solution for climate change in Borneo itself. Not only that, we also working with the other international and the global aspect to make sure that we one of the partner that can solve this issue of this climate change, not only in Sarawak itself, but cross border. UNIMAS itself have laid out the comprehensive sustainable master plan aimed to significantly reducing the environmental footprints. This master plan encompasses a range of initiatives, Andy. So reducing the environmental footprint is one of the danger to make sure that we focus on energy efficiency, renewable energy adoptions, and sustainable waste management. These three aspects is very important. We established the dedicated framework to make sure that 9R circular economy, lab and UNIMAS SG inventory on this aspect can provide the proactive to sustainability implications of our strategy plan. So one of our primary goals for this master plan actually to enhance the energy efficiency as well as all across the campus as well as cross border of the campus itself to involve the community. And I think as mentioned that UNIMAS wanted to promoting this sustainability practice behavior not only from the publics but as well as ourselves in UNIMAS. Our students and staff, we encourage them to make sure that various educational program and awareness of the campaigns within the UNIMAS to make sure that all are responsible and then equipped with the knowledge so that we can address the environmental challenges in UNIMAS campus itself. So a part of that, we also improve on how we can sustainable, I think, in terms of curriculum itself. So we change the curriculum so that the element of sustainability will be incorporated into all the curriculum of all academic program in UNIMAS so that they are able to learn, I think, in the academic matter as well as practice in real world situation later on when they are in the workforce. UNIMAS conduct various awareness campaigns, not only to students as well to the public as well community so that we can have a whole picture holistic and how we can implement this not only in a campus but in the community outside.
UNIMAS continues to enhance its curriculum design and delivery to prepare students for future challenges by fostering an inclusive environment by addressing issues related to diversity, equality, and social justice. These initiatives not only enhance students' understanding of sustainability, but also empowers them to take active roles in creating a sustainable future ahead, both on and off campus.
The Premier said the Centre of Excellence for Clean Energy was formulated for Sarawak to work with the private sector, industries as well as its partners to obtain the right input in the state's policy implementation. And Sarawak is gaining global recognition for its efforts as a key player in hydrogen production. He also highlighted Sarawak's capability to become ASEAN's economic hub with the taking over of Bintulu Port from the federal government, as well as the proposed development of a new port, the proposed development of an energy hub in Samalaju and Kindurong, and the proposed Trans-Borneo gas pipes spanning across Sarawak are all pushing Sarawak forward in the right direction.
As we come to the end of our journey through Sarawak's achievements, one thing is clear. This state is destined for greatness.
From its rich cultural heritage to its breathtaking natural landscape, Sarawak has always been a jewel in Malaysia's crown.
And looking ahead, Sarawak's potential knows no bounds. With sustainable development initiative and a commitment to preserving its biodiversity, this state is paving the way for a brighter future.
Imagine a future where Sarawak stands tall as a beacon of ecotourism, where travelers come not just to witness its beauty, but to learn from its sustainable practices.
A future where Sarawak's festivals and cultural traditions continue to thrive, drawing people from all corners of the globe to experience its vibrant tapestry of cultures.
And let's not forget the economic growth that lies ahead. With strategic investment in infrastructure and technology, Sarawak is poised to become a hub of innovation and opportunity.
But most importantly, it's the people of Sarawak who are driving this transformation. Their resilience, their passion for their land, and their determination to build a better tomorrow. It is truly inspiring.
So as we conclude our journey, let's celebrate Sarawak's achievements thus far and look forward to the milestones yet to come. The future is bright and Sarawak is ready to shine.
Join us as we continue to witness Sarawak's ascent to greatness. From all of us here, thank you for joining us on this incredible journey.
Here's to Sarawak,
Here's to Sarawak, a state with a proud past,
a vibrant present,
and an even brighter future.
Mansang Sarawak, Mansang!
Happy Sarawak Day.
Saya mengucapkan selamat menyambut Hari Sarawak dan semoga Sarawak akan terus maju makmur.
I would like to wish Selamat Hari Sarawak.
Dan pastinya Sarawak lestari untuk semua.
I wish for Sarawak and SCDC Energy to be among the global player, global leader in this new energy industry.
Aku ngarap ke Petronas dengan Sarawak bersama-sama kita menuju maju jaya.
Mansang Sarawak Mansang.
Mansang Sarawak Mansang.
Mansang Sarawak Mansang.